So last month, my roommate Jenna decided our fridge was a lawless wasteland of dairy anarchy and announced that, effective immediately, all food items had to be labeled with their owner's name and the date of purchase. Honestly, at first, I thought this was one of those fleeting organizational kicks, like her attempt to alphabetize the spice rack, which lasted exactly 4 hours before we both decided oregano and Old Bay could be friends. But she was serious. By the end of the day, our fridge looked like a preschool lost and found. Jenna's eggs. Mark's hummus. Not for Greg, this means you. Things started getting weird when, one morning, I opened the fridge to find a 6-pack of yogurt marked Jenna, emotional support, do not touch, sitting directly on top of the ketchup. When I asked about it, Jenna said, dead serious, they're a bonded pair. The yogurt gets separation anxiety. I laughed, thinking she was joking, but she responded by moving the yogurt an inch closer to the ketchup for emotional reassurance. I let it slide, figuring we all need a little comfort food now and then, but the next day, things escalated. There was a custody schedule taped to the fridge for visitation rights of the yogurt, and I was apparently entitled to alternate weekends. The situation hit peak nonsense when Jenna caught me reaching past the yogurt to grab my own mustard and accused me of traumatizing the dairy. She insisted we hold a formal mediation, complete with a talking spoon as a gavel, to work out a new storage agreement. Greg, our other roommate, tried to lighten the mood by suggesting a trial by combat, rock paper scissors, best of 3, but Jenna was unmoved. She produced a color-coded chart mapping out the emotional proximity of every condiment, and declared the fridge a safe space for food relationships. In the end, after an exhausting round of negotiations that would have put the UN to shame, we finally agreed the yogurt and ketchup could have joint custody of the middle shelf, pending good behavior. I tried to argue that yogurt and ketchup have nothing in common, but Jenna looked me dead in the eye and said, opposites attract, Mark. Plus, at least they're not as dysfunctional as your peanut butter and celery. I guess in our apartment, the only thing thicker than the yogurt is the plot.